All right, guys, this is Math 1, your final benchmark, number 2. All right, so if we look at this problem, it says consider the inequality. All right, so the first thing you should notice is that the inequality is a fraction. So what we want to do is get a common denominator so we can get rid of the fraction. All right, so if we think of 2 and 3, our common denominator here is 6. So if I multiply the left-hand side by 3, that's going to give me a common denominator of 6. All right, so remember, whatever you do to the top, you have to do the same thing to the bottom. So I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by 3. Because 3 over 3 is just 1. You multiply something by 1, it doesn't change the problem. So basically, we're just manipulating the problem to make it look the way we want. So distributive property on top, 3 times 4 is 12. And then 3 times x is 3x. And then that's over 3 times 2, which is 6. And then on this side, I also need a 6 because our common denominator of 6. So we're going to multiply by 2 on the top and bottom. Distributive property on top, 2x plus 2 over 3 times 2 is 6. Now I can multiply this whole thing by 6. And that cancels my denominator because 6 over 1 is, the 6 is on top, this is on bottom, anything over itself cancels. And I multiply it by the entire inequality, not just one side of it. So that means I'm going to have no longer a fraction. So I'm going to have 12 plus 3x is less than 2x plus 2. And then very easily I can get x on one side by subtracting. So I'm going to have 12 plus 3 minus 2 is just 1x less than 2. And then I'm going to subtract 12. Subtract 12 from both sides. 12 minus 12 is 0. X is less than 2 minus 12 is negative 10. So x is less than negative 10. Number 2, the answer is B.